Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today on the channel we have got the trial of the Build Your Own Ironman Mark 3 armour. This is by deagostini, and as I said, this is a trial. They're only going to run a few issues of this, maybe up to issue 4. Issue 3 is due out soon, but yeah, so it's not going to be a full run of production just yet, but when it does come out, hopefully it does come out, we can start building the full Ironman. As you see in this picture, issue 1 you get the full head, so yeah, you get the most iconic part in the first issue. Crazy, I know, and it's only 99p. So let's take a look at what we get. We'll look at this bit in a sec. So issue 1, you open it up and you get the origins of Iron Man. What else do you get? I'll take a look at these in a sec. Yeah, still more about Iron Man. You get a bit about the comics. Get all the parts that we get in this issue. We get them all listed here and all displayed here. Our build instructions and what's coming up in issue 2. We're building the left boot. So yeah, that's cool. Let's take a look at what these are. This is issue 2. It's on sale the 18th of the 9th, so that came out a few weeks ago. Issue 3 is on sale on the 2nd of the 10th. Issue 4 the 9th of the 10th. And this is a little leaflet that you can give to your newsagents to subscribe. This is your subscriber package. What you'll get, the free gifts, you get a set of free posters, you get an Avengers t-shirt, an Iron Man binder, Iron Man cap, and an Iron Man power bank. If you subscribe and you go for the premium subscription, which is an extra £1 issue, you can get this LED display base. I'll leave a link in the description for anyone who wants to go to the page and subscribe, just in case they do put it in a full production so you don't miss out. And let's take a look at this bit. This bit is a fold out piece. I don't think I'll get this all on the camera. Shows you a bit of details what we've got. This is the back of the full model right there. Very detailed, all these little bits open and close. And the front. It'll be a very detailed model if they did do it like this. And you get more what's coming in the subscriptions. And you get a giant poster, which I'm not going to get on this camera, but I'll try anyway. I'll take a picture of it at the end and I'll put it up at the end. So let's get these parts open and start building our Iron Man. Okay, so we've got all our parts out of our packaging, and I must say I'm really surprised at the quality and how heavy the parts are. Obviously the main parts of the head are all metal, and even this piece here is metal. These pieces are obviously plastic, but yeah, I'm really surprised, and this is going to be quite heavy afterwards. We do also get a screwdriver with a little twisty bit at the end, so you can go like that. So we'll use this screwdriver for this build. But yeah, so the first part it wants us to take is this piece here, and we're also going to get this black piece here. And what it wants us to do, it does go a certain way. We've got like a half circle here, and just right at the bottom of there is a half circle, so it can only go in one way, and that's going to locate on there like that. And it wants us to locate this on with BM screws. All the packets are labelled on the front of the packet. This one says BM, so we can open up our BM screws. Put them just there. I'll put the packet next to it so I know. We can get our first screw. And the screwdriver does feel really nice. So yeah, let's get this located on. It does only go one way, which is this way. And now we can screw this on. Okay, so that's the first screw in. Now we just need to put another screw in, right in this hole here, just on the opposite side. Just like that, and that's what you should have after doing that step. It also wants us to place the battery box in the hole facing the screw, and this is going to also be with BM screws, sorry. So we're going to take our battery box, which is this piece here. This is going to locate onto this bit here with a BM screw. So we can drop that down, locate that on, and we grab a BM screw and we can screw that in. Try not to catch the wires along the way. So I'm just going to move these wires out of the way. Drop the battery box in. Go on, get in there. There we go. Now I'm just going to hold that in place while I drop this screw in. Just like that. That's what you should have with the battery box in there now. Now it wants us to take this white piece here. This has got clips on either side, and all it needs us to do, turn this round, this is going to be clipping in the front of here. So we can push that on, just like that, and that's going to hold itself in. Now, which is to take the, which piece is it? This piece here. On the instructions, this piece is white, but obviously this is red. So we can take this piece and we can take our LEDs and we can unravel them very carefully because we don't want to pull any wires out. So obviously you've got two LEDs, and you can be pushing these into this side here. So one in this side, you can turn this one around and push this one in that side, just like that. And that's what you should have after that. So now we can drop this in to our Iron Man helmet. This is going to go this way up, and it's just going to drop straight in. So we'll just move that out of the way. And there's two screw holes at the bottom there. This wants to be fastened with AM screws. We've got some AM screws here, so let's get these out. We're going to be needing two of these for this piece. And screw that in. One more time. There, that's what you should have after that step. Now it wants us to connect these two wires together. So make sure you plug them in the right way and slot them together. Just like that. Now what we're doing, we can move this piece to the side for a moment. We need to take this one here and this one here. So this is going to be locating on top of here, just like that. Now we can fasten this in with AP screws. We've got 4 AP screws here. I'm going to need 3 of these. Let's get this part up. One. Two. And the third one. Just like that. That's what we should have after that step. Now I want us to bring this part back and we're going to be sliding this into here, so we need to make sure this wire's out of the way. We don't want to catch this. Right, that's a little loose on this side, so I'm just going to quickly tighten that up. Okay, so we can continue with this. So we're going to get this now. I'm going to be sliding this in, so make sure this wire is out of the way. And which way is it going to go? In this side. It's going to be sliding in here on top of there, like that. And we can secure this in with BM screws. So we've already got our BM screws out, so we can take 2 of them. First one in, now we can get the second one in. Just like that. Now we need to take this one here, which is the side of it, is basically where the ear is. We could take this one here. We've got this that's in the magazine is white, but in the parts it's actually red. So we can take this and this. We can push this on top. It has got a key slot, so you can only put it on one way. And that's going to be fastening that on top of there with a BP screw. I've got some BP screws here, so let's open these and get one of these on. Just like that. Now it wants us to slot this in here, this bit facing down into there. You've got like a cutout at the bottom just here, and we're going to be dropping this in just down there, just like that. We need our switch in. It doesn't tell us to put our switch in there, but we need to put our switch in. Yeah, so it wants to go sideways. So this can go on here. So we need to locate this on top of there. Why isn't that long enough? There we go. So we can push this on top of here. I gather we're going to be screwing this in. It doesn't say to screw it in, but I gather we are. Carefully position the switch of the assembly from step 2 in place here, the BP screw. So it does tell us to put the switch in. That was the next step. So we can drop this in here. So the angle's not very good, but I'll try and get a better angle for you. And then we can screw that in there. Just like that. So we're just going to take this piece here. I'm going to do it with this bit facing down. Drop that in and just put it to the side. Now what we can do is we can flip this over and mount it on top of here. We've got a location pin here that we can locate onto. So make sure we get that in there. Put that up. Now we can turn it over. And then we've got to secure it in the back, just here, with 3 BM screws. So let's get some BM screws. Get the first one in. the second one. And now we need just one more at the top. And we're just going to tighten them up. Just like that. That's what you should be left with after that stage. So we can move this to the side, and that wants us to bring in our faceplate. We're going to turn it over, and we're going to get in this clear piece here, and we're going to be locating that into the eye sockets. So you can drop this on. You can only really go one way. And we're going to be securing this on with an AM screw, which is one of these ones here. So we can put that on now. Just like that. And I've got another piece down to go down here. In the magazine it's red, but it's black. In the actual parts it's black, but we're going to be putting that just on here, facing down the way like this. It's going to drop in here. Locate just in there like that, and this is going to be secured in with an AM screw also. Just like that. Now what we can do is we can take the left earpiece and we can stick that on. That's magnetised, and our faceplate is magnetised, but we've also got the top of here. So we're going to get some batteries in here, and then we'll continue. Okay, so we've put our batteries in. They're in there, and all we need to do now is put our cover on. So let's slide our cover in there. This is going to be held in with a BP screw, which I've got here. We can screw that in there. Just like that. And now this has got our magnet on it. We've got a magnet on the inside of that. That can grab onto that. Just like that. And there we go. That is our Iron Man helmet. So the only thing left to do now is we can turn this and we get some light up eyes. Ain't that cool? That's probably got to be the best first issue of any partwork magazine ever, because you get all of probably one of the most iconic parts in the build. So I don't think the full build will be like this, but yeah, so we've got something nice as a keepsake. Hopefully this will go ahead and we'll get the full build. So I hope you like this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.